Here's a room. It's just small, but it's clean. And we have a view. Wow, so nice here.
Ay, fíjate que probó mucho helado de Powerpoint. Sí, ya están mis amigas. ¿De quién?
We ordered hot dog. This one, on Surdon. One a la carte and one with drinks.
Was? Das war jetzt nicht so.
Devi cuocere un pezzo di burro.
This is our order for only €5. You have macfish, chicken, and rice with Coke. Two fries and 10 tenders.
À l'occasion de la conférence des nations sur l'océan,
Okay, let's show them the